Okay, I got to interrupt this broadcast for my favorite, my absolute GOAT, Medea Benjamin of Code Pink. I'm going to take the hat off because I don't want to even remotely disrespect the GOAT with the ugly fascist hat that I'm wearing, even as a joke. Medea Benjamin, my GOAT, she done did it again, okay? Code Pink somehow is able to get into the halls of the Capitol in a way that makes no sense. And once again, they've done did it again. Along with other protesters, Medea confronted Israeli war criminal Itamar Ben-Gvir today at the U.S. Capitol, and he completely lost it. Now, the thing that I love about Code Pink, but especially Medea, is that she's like 80 years old. She's like 80 years old, and yet, as an 80-year-old tiny Jewish lady, she is able to infiltrate virtually every meeting, every goddamn thing that like the Democrats and the Republicans do. I don't know how. She's 72. Sorry. Okay. She's 72 years old. I apologize. If I'm Capitol Police, I have photos of her virtually in every hall. You know, if I'm a part of Capitol Police, I go to sleep at night and she haunts me. She haunts my very existence because, as I've said, as a 72-year-old lady, a tiny lady, okay, she is able to infiltrate every thing that these people do. I love her so much. I love her so much. I have so much love in my heart for her. Here she is confronting Itamar Ben-Gvir.
You kill baby. You kill baby.
You kill baby. You kill baby. Demon. You kill baby. You kill baby. Oh my God. What a f***ing animal, dude. Oh God. That's so funny. He's like, where is my weapon? Why is not? Where is my weapon? Someone give me weapons. This is Palestinian. This is Palestinian. I must kill her. I must kill her quick. Give me my weapons. You kill baby. Why can I not shoot grandma? I need to kill grandma. I need to shoot grandma now. Oh, dude. Oh, God. He's so fat. Oh, she is Hamas. This is big pogrom. This is biggest pogrom that has happened. This is Kristallnacht. Kristallnacht. You kill baby. There's my go. Code Pink is so funny because it's all ladies that look like this, by the way. It's all the most like 70-year-old grandmas. It's all like this. This is who you're yelling at when you yell at Medea Benjamin, okay? How short is she? She's like 5'2". Oh, man. I love her. The last good Green Party nominee, okay?
You are disgusting. And you just
It's so funny because they went to like the Dana Fash book launch and they were like asking her questions and Dana immediately was like, this is so anti-Semitic. And it's like, okay, I guess it's the, Jewish on Jewish violence then, because like these are very obviously Jewish grandmas that are asking you very politely to stop doing fascist propaganda. You are grandmother of Hamas. Shorter than that, I'm 5'2" and I met her and she's probably 5 flat.
my religion.
Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back. Oh, God. Let me spit on her. Let me spit. Let me spit. This is tactical spit against Hamas. Let me spit. I have phlegm.
Hey, you are a racist. You're hurting my religion. My religion as a Jew. You are creating the anti.
You support 9/11. He's so stupid, bro. Oh my God. This is awesome. You support 9/11.
Anti-Semitism.
9/11.
I never supported 9/11. You support genocide. You're destroying Judaism with your hate. Baby killer, extremist, racist, ethnic cleanser, genocide. Get out of our house. We don't want you here. And you're destroying my religion. You're creating anti-Semitism. Shame on you.
It's so funny that they're so threatened by someone who is 5 foot flat, 72-year-old Jewish grandma. Bro, you're catching strays in Medea's beef? What? Oh, you support 9/11. Shout out from journalists in Gaza. Abdurrahman Ismail says, you are very brave, Medea Benjamin. Hell yeah. I was on the steps of the Capitol with leaders Jeffrey, Senator Booker, and many others to make the case for what's at stake at Trump's budget, Medicaid, food assistance, Social Security. It's all on the line, a moral moment. Trump has a lower approval rating at 100 days than any other president in 7 decades. It really shouldn't take much to capitalize on growing public opposition to Trump's agenda. But the best establishment Dems can come up with is hanging out for hours on the Capitol steps. Yeah, these guys are so, ugh. Look at this article talking about her height. 5 feet tall and no more than a veggie burrito over 100 pounds. She can't lift her left arm above her head. The result of having it twisted behind her back during the estimated 4 dozen times she's been escorted off the premises. She rarely spends more than a few hours in jail, and San Francisco Police Lieutenant Morris Tabak said, she's always been very professional when we've dealt with her. Amazing. She is truly my goat. How many times do they deal with her? Oh, dude, are you kidding me? She gets arrested like twice a week. That was good. This was really good. Anti-Semitism Awareness Act is back. A Senate committee will vote on the legislation tomorrow. If it ultimately passes, anyone in our education system found to be guilty of any of the contemporary examples of anti-Semitism are identified in the IHRA definition, such as drawing comparisons of contemporary Israeli policies to that of the Nazis, could face serious legal challenges. Just for the record, I know that this will probably really change the dynamic for a lot of my haters, but like, this is one, the most egregious violation of the First Amendment. Two, it is an egregious violation of truth. And yes, any sort of comparisons to, like, you know how I say like Israel is doing a child Holocaust that they're live streaming, like that's illegal now. Okay, that's actionable and illegal. Will I stop doing it? Probably not. Having said that, just so you know, I might be going to prison. Okay. Calling for, aiding, or justifying the killing of, harming of Jews in the name of a radical ideology or an extremist view of religion, making mendacious, dehumanizing, demonizing, or stereotypical allegations about Jews as such, or the power of Jews as a collective, such as, especially but not exclusively, the myth about a world Jewish conspiracy or Jews controlling the media, economy, government, or other societal institutions. Ironically enough, some of the IHRA definitions are real versions of anti-Semitism. These two obviously are real versions of anti-Semitism. Accusing Jews of people of being responsible for real or imagined wrongdoing committed by a single Jewish person or group, or even acts committed by non-Jews. Again, real anti-Semitism. Denying the facts, scope, mechanisms, e.g. gas chambers, or intentionally the genocide of Jewish people. Again, real anti-Semitism. Don't worry, it's coming to a part where it's going to move very quickly into not real anti-Semitism, but simply anti-Israel territory. Accusing Jewish citizens of being more loyal to Israel or the alleged priorities of Jews worldwide. This one is at least some semblance of vague. This is dual loyalty tropes, which is also real anti-Semitism. But then you got the likes of like Jonathan Pollard or that Ruth Wise lady who we've talked about, who will outwardly be like, you have to have dual loyalty. Actually, dual loyalty. You have to have singular loyalty to Israel. What the fuck are you doing? And then I guess they would go to jail in that regard. Denying the Jewish people their right to self-determination, e.g. by claiming that the existence of a state of Israel is a racist endeavor. Again, that is fucking ridiculous. That is so fucking ridiculous. This right here is fucking ridiculous. That is a ridiculous thing to make illegal. Suck my dick. Applying double standards by requiring of it a behavior not expected or demanded of any other democratic nation. Again, this is an intentionally stupidly written application, of course. It's the classic, why do you care when Israel does this, but not when any other country does this? It's like, no, I care when other countries do it too, dumbass. But it doesn't matter. Now you can say it's anti-Semitic and also illegal. Using the symbols and images associated with classic anti-Semitism, claims of Jews killing Jesus or blood libel to categorize Israel or Israelis. Well, that's a little difficult not to do, considering Israel is posterizing all of the most nefarious conspiracies on a regular basis. Okay. I guess you just can't do any coverage of Israel going forward. You just simply cannot do any coverage of Israel going forward. If you say like, you know, Israel is killing babies, for example, well, that's blood libel. Drawing comparisons of contemporary Israeli policy to that of the Nazis. Again, 100% correct assessment made by Israeli Jewish Holocaust scholars. Okay. Remember, this means that like Raz Segal, for example, famous Israeli Jewish Holocaust scholar Raz Segal has done an anti-Semitic crime when he wrote for the Jewish Currents magazine about how, by his assessment, Israel was behaving like Nazi Germany. Or literally the ICJ guy, Theodore Moran, again, American lawyer and judge, served as the judge of the International Criminal Tribunal for former Yugoslavia, literally was held in a Nazi labor camp. A guy who saw the inside of a Nazi concentration camp making that comparison. And this administration is like, nah. Time to go to another concentration camp, big guy. Not on my watch. Oh, I'm sorry. You saw the inside of a Nazi concentration camp and are now making that same comparison, being like the country that you immigrated to, mandatory Palestine at the time, that country you're saying is now resembling neo-Nazi Holocaust-style activities? Well, off to the concentration camps with you, big guy. Sorry, you can't be doing anti-Semitism like that. Imagine getting thrown into a concentration camp twice in your life by two separate fascist administrations in the process of like 100 years. That is insane. He's like back to back, baby. The two-time. That is psychotic. Anyway, I hope you guys understand why that is psychotic. Holding Jews collectively responsible for the actions of the state of Israel, which, by the way, ironically, is what a lot of people who want to defend Israel will honestly claim, honest to God. They will say this all the time. Where it's like, oh, how dare you criticize Israel? Excuse me, you must hate the Jews. Well, nobody said all Jews are responsible collectively for the actions of the state of Israel. You're the ones who are doing that as a anti-Semitism shield. Yeah, you're Jewish. You have to stand with Israel from Jewish family members. Anyway, so yeah, it's pretty cool. But I'm glad that the Free Speech Defender Party has also made specific carve-outs against, where is it? This part. Yeah, Jews killing Jesus. They literally were like, the IHRA definition is good, except for the fact that saying Jews killed Jesus, claiming Jews killed Jesus is actually anti-Christian, and we will not allow it. So Christians can be anti-Semitic in that specific sense.